We wanted to take a minute to review some really key vocabulary from this unit because we have noticed in math conferences that we are struggling with the mastery of this vocabulary. First, let's talk about constants. Constants are numbers and expressions. The constants could be decimals, fractions, positive or negative numbers. So in the same expression, we could have the constant be zero point 0.5. We could have the constant be 1/4, or this is something you'll learn about in sixth grade next year. The constant could be a negative number represented by a subtraction sign. But any number that stands alone that does not have a doesn't have a variable next to it is called a constant. Moving down to variables. Variables are letters that represent numbers and expressions. So there are two variables in this expression, x and y. Our last vocab word for today is coefficient. A coefficient is the number next to a variable in an expression. And this coefficient tells you how many times you are repeatedly adding that variable. So, for example, in this expression above, I have 6x's. So that tells me that I'm repeatedly adding x 6 times. It's not a good use of my time to write out these 6x's every time, but that's what the coefficient tells me, how many times I'm repeatedly adding x. Since the coefficient of y is 4, that tells me that I'm repeatedly adding y 4 times. And then lastly, I need to add 10 to this expression because 10 at the end is the constant.